So the first person that we have is Lauren, and I'm sorry if I pronounce your character wrong. I am very bad at pronouncing, but we got ourselves a Lauren over here, and I thought long and hard. First, I'm going to be reviewing the design, and then I'm going to go review the bio and turn around and see how their bio connects to the character. So, first we have Lauren. Lauren is this super cool owl lady. I don't know what the species is, but I've seen it a couple times before. And they are super cool. I really like the species that Lauren is. I'm glad that I'm pronouncing it correctly. So Lauren is, again, badass owl lady. She's a woman after my own heart. She's a bird. She is tall, and she is a lady. And she's evil. And I know that she's evil because I've seen her a lot. But she's super cool. I really like her. Her design is very simple and very streamlined. We've talked about that before. She used to have, for the people who don't know, she used to have an older design that had like a dress and stuff, and while it did fancy my aesthetic more, and I really liked it, I do agree that it didn't really fit with her personality after I learned more about Lauren, and this design does. So I think it was a very nice redesign. The color palette is very low tones and very almost monochromatic, but I feel like it fits for her. She's very foreboding. And we have her bio over here. I will not be reading it all out loud because I have a terrible stutter when I read out loud, so it's not happening. I'm sorry if people wanted to hear me read, but I will say a couple things after I skim this. So just chill out and bear with me for a minute. I probably should have read this before I started streaming, but that's okay. So this is cool. So she comes from a broken home, which we have all seen a million times from villains, but I feel that it really works because either pretty much how you become a villain in stories like this, you were either born evil or you just come from like a really bad history and you just harden and become evil. So, so she has the power to stop time, which I think is really cool, but it can also be really broken if you don't find a way to balance it out. So you just need to be careful of that when designing a character. One of my biggest things is balance with characters. You don't want a deus ex machina, you don't want a character that can't be beat. You need to have serious flaws with a super powerful ability like that. There needs to be some kind of way to, balance out everything. So she's just not some overpowered character that just destroys everything. Unless you really want that. I mean, who am I to stop you? But that's just my opinion. That's how I write my characters. So it was a project that gave her the ability, I believe, yes. And looks like she went through some more traumatic shit, which is really sad. I honestly feel really bad for her. She's so fucking cool. She quickly applied for the void, which honestly, I totally can see her doing that. After all of the shit that she went through, I can totally see her going to the void for some closure for herself. Yeah, I like OP villains. It makes the villain super hard to beat. She's even less durable than a human, Bird Bones. And if she didn't see you coming, you could bonk her on the head with a rock and be fine. Okay, so that's really interesting, and I do like that. OP villains are a lot of fun as long as they have a super serious weakness like that, like her being actually fragile and only having the stopping time thing be the way to keep her at bay. I think that's really interesting. I like that. I really like her character. And going back to her design and thinking about all of the shit that she went through, I can totally see her thinking that nothing really matters, and that's why she keeps so streamlined, and that there's no need for fanfare. Like you had said previously to me, she's someone who has absolutely no need for any kind of ceremony, and I can totally see why now. It is really sad what she went through, and I love her. And she's a great character. I feel like her design fits her. I feel like her bio fits her. I don't really have much to critique on as long as you keep her abilities in check and don't make her super OP, then you're totally fine. So on to the next one. We have, I believe, Solaris. Yep, we have Solaris. I just so you guys know, I love Solaris. So Solaris, let's pull her up. Okay, so this was her old design. This is the one that I drew, but I will not be reviewing it, even though I absolutely love it. I think she's very pretty. And she's just so freaking cute. But I will not be reviewing that design because Solaris was redesigned, for the people who don't know. It was redesigned like 2 days ago. And she's so cute. And the one thing that I was going to majorly critique her on is gone. And she's just so cute. Oh my god. But okay, so let's go over her design. Oops. God damn it. So, Solaris is a Mobian. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. But she's the same species as Strive. And she totally fits it. She 100% fits the whole Mobian theme. Her hair is really cute. I absolutely love her shades. It reminds me of the anime Gurren Lagann. I forgot what the guy's name was, but he was like the only character that I actually really loved. Rest in peace, by the way. Spoilers. Um, her outfit's really cute. I love her little patches, and her color palette is really nice. I wish that there was just a splash of purple in there somewhere, like her glasses. Like if she had an extra cuffing somewhere, or even if her shirt was purple, like her shades were. And yeah, Kamino, that's his name. I loved him. He was my I loved him. He was everything to me. But anyway, Solaris is just super cute. Oh my god. But I really do wish that there was just another color that popped. Because if you look at her headshots, that like looks so good. Yeah, so good. Very pretty. But when you look at her outfit, it's a little bit more plain. So if you just added that pinkish purple to like the shirt, or if you made like the cuffs of her jacket, or like put like little ring cuffs at the end of her gloves, something like that. It's super easy to fix, and she's just gonna be super cute if you do, I promise. She's cute already. She's freaking precious. I love her jacket. I love the silhouette that you gave her. She's so cute. All right, so uh, onto her bio. I know a couple things about her before I read it. I know that she is shipped with Strive, which is the bean over here for the people who don't know, but everybody in this stream knows. And I stand because something that we're not going to do is knock anybody for having an OCX canon relationship, because that shit is so much fun. Sorry for swearing. So much fun. It's a really great way to work on writing romance, and it's just like a lot of fun to draw. Like, have you ever taken like I do this all the time. Have you ever taken one of your friend's characters and just randomly shipped your character with it? It's like that, and it's like twice as fun. Canon OCX canon characters are super fun as long as you don't do anything stupid with it. Like going after other people who ship their OC with the same canon character and being like, no, there can only be one. Nah, that ain't it. But I know that the person who owns Solaris doesn't do that, and it's super cute. So I 100% Phoenix King approved. So anyway, onward. Her name is Solaris. She's 19. She's a Mobian. She is 5'3". She is pansexual, which we stan. Her weapons are space pistols, which I love, and she is a navigator and a brigadier. Hell yeah. And I'm going to read her actual bio to myself because I refuse to stutter on this and make a fool of myself, even more than I already have. So just enjoy the tunes while I read. All right. So it's a classic tale of two friends ever since they were young, and they get split apart, and then they find each other later on and they fall in love. And I really like those stories. I think they're great. It's very classic. Uh, Solaris was not from Strive's hometown, but she was born there and she decided to stay. And so she was a little bit different from the others, but they didn't mind. And, that's relatable. I like that. Uh, she then goes off after the stars were taken, and she finds a ship much like Strive did, and she goes missing for a super long time. And she's found by the Starlight Brigade, which is cool. I like that. Like how's it going? So yeah, I like Solaris' story. It's very very classic. I wish that I knew more about her in current day. With Strive. Strive is cool. She's cool. They're all cool, and I would like to know more about her in the current day. But I love her design. Her design is so good. I One second. I just gotta do a thing real quick. Like she's she's so high tier that I put her up with America, and I put her up with Orle, and I just Orle and America are some of my favorite designs that I have that are my own characters, and Solaris is easily in the top tier with them. Like she's just so pretty. And now you guys know how to actually pronounce America and Orle, just in case people didn't know. But that's Solaris. I love her. She is 10 out of 10. I think she's absolutely precious. Just put some of that purple that you have onto some of her other outfit, and she will look smashing. Like, it'll look so good. Oh, yeah, Orly. No, it's Orle, but hey, whatever people want to pronounce it as, it's all good. And onward to the next one we have is another Starlight Sona. Nope, we have a couple that aren't. They're all links. All right. So first we have one second. I gotta go back to where I was. There we go. We have Mystic Mysteries. For the people who don't know, this is Gabby's character, Isource, which is, hey, look who it is, right in time. So, this character, garbage, gotta throw it out. It's terrible. It's just like a reskin of Twilight Sparkle, and it's really lame, and it just kind of sucks. And yeah, you just need to like redesign the whole character. This ain't it, sis. Yeah, gotta throw the whole entire OC away. No, I'm just kidding. This character's good. Especially in your art. Like, yeah, see ya, Carl. No problem. Love you. But so anyway, this. Uh, I like her. She's good, and it's really lame. Yeah, Lamar, don't you know? Characters that are like redos of other people's characters. Ugh. So, anyway, okay, so I actually like her in your art more than my sketch of her. I feel like your art does her more justice. So I'm just gonna pull that up super quick. This is, and then put that in see reviews. So I'm gonna pull up Gabby's art. Actually, I don't know if this was done by Gabby. I think it was done by someone else, right? Yeah, it was done by Inspector Valbert, who did absolutely gorgeous art. It looks very nice. So, the character itself, since... No, I don't need the link, I have it. But since... one second. I need to collect my thoughts because now I can't think. Oh no, I'm doing one of those blank things that I always end up doing when I'm doing really well. Okay, so she is like this redesign of Twilight Sparkle that Isor owns, and so I need to keep that in mind while I am reviewing her. But all in all, I think she's pretty. Of course, she's pretty. Every single character that you own is amazing and pretty and just incredible. So much better than my OCs. And I know I'm gonna get crap for that later, but it's true. But she's just super cute, of course. She's a pretty lavender. And I really like the white hair with the dark stripes. She's got like little stars in her hair and stuff like that. Oh, this is an adopt. Okay. So yeah, she's cute. I'm not as big of a fan of owning characters that are redesigns of a canon character and then you just make them something completely different. Like, that's just a little weird to me, but hey, who am I to judge? It's your character, it doesn't matter. So I shall go to her thing. Her name is Mystic Mysteries. She is over 3,000 years old, my goodness. She is a lady. She is straight. Her nicknames are Mystic and Misty. She was born on February 27th. She is an Alicorn. She likes books, magic, and history. She doesn't like cluttered spaces, disorganization, and fighting. Crystals and tarot cards. Oh boy. Oh, more reading. Now, I'm confused. Is Mystic supposed to be an alternate universe Twilight Sparkle, or is she supposed to be her own thing? Because that's very important for me to know if I am to continue and review her. Because there would be two completely different reviews depending on that answer. Her own thing. Okay. So, I love you. And I think you're great. And I think your character writing is great. I have seen many great characters come from you, especially Eclipse. I wish that you, low key, wish that you sent Eclipse in so I could fawn over her for 10 minutes, but hey. Uh, I think she's too much like Twilight. I think she's way too much like Twilight. But you can fix that. She is still a work in progress. You can fix it. She isn't set in stone or anything. But I shall continue to look at her bio. But from what I have seen so far, she's way too much like Twilight. And sorry that my background keeps popping up. It's annoying. But she just needs a little tune up. Because I feel like not only has she been a redesign of Twilight Sparkle, but she acts a lot like Twilight. Her likes and dislikes are a lot like Twilight. So that's something that needs to be worked on. And I'm going to be far more critical on your character, one, because it's a work in progress, and two, because we have known each other for 10 years, and you can take it. But she was born and raised in the Alicornian lands, only far away from blah, 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 blah. Yeah. I feel like the Alicornian lands is also the place that that Snowdrop, no, Frosty Boy, the snowy boy. Oh, hey, Blue Lemon. I'm tearing apart my love of my life's, the love of my life's art and stuff. Snowdust, that's right. Snowdust is he from the same story? Oh, and then Amanda, yeah, the tarot cards thing is different, and I do like that. But it was used purely for like the purple aesthetic because it was an aesthetic page. But you know, okay, so it's from okay, so I do have a grasp on some of this because I do know who Snowdrop is, or not Snowdrop. Wow, Snowdust. Jesus. So Sailing the Somber, the Crystal Empire. Ever the State Rumors. Strictly taken to Super Sangha. However, wish for freedom. Empathetic and caring. She says a vassal following the return of destiny. Being creature that food. Some kind of no longer decide for bunnies. Present time. Alright. So I did know beforehand that that you did redesign Sombra and you did reform him in a way, which I really do like. Yeah, Gabby, don't post gosh darn links in my chat. That is not allowed. Excuse me. I'm kidding. It's fine. So you redesigned Sombra and you put them together, and I like it. Again, I stan hardcore. I just absolutely love. Wow, I'm so bad at this. 1 second. I love canon XOCs, especially when people do something with the canon character. I really like that. But let's see. I like how you connected Clever Crystal, who I also know. I like how you connected him to all of this. Um, and I really like how Sombra is hesitant to have a son. I really like that. And I think it's also interesting how you had Sombra still go away and have Mystic be really uh, torn up by that and how she flees back to her homeland. I think that's really interesting. Uh, so, I also believe that I know the people who are up in the frozen north, and I believe Clever is a part of that. So you're having Clever as like looking for his father, and then everyone else just looking for their Umbral King, I believe is what you're trying to say. And all in all, it is still a work in progress. And I'm really bad at reading. I will admit, I'm really bad at reading. But I think she's an alright character, and I do like what you're trying to do with her. I just think that she needs to be planned out more, and I think you need to really stray away from the whole Twilight Sparkle because I feel like she's being like way in the shadow of Twilight Sparkle and it needs to be worked on. But all in all, she's a pretty cool character. I like her design, she's pretty. I'm sorry that I hated on your character for like 15 minutes. But hey, as long as you get to work on her, right? I hope that some of my criticisms will help. But we are on to the next character, who is. Oh, Eris. I really hope the owner of Eris is here. But I'm not sure if they are. But okay, so for the people who don't know, I am a super huge superhero fan, and I am also a huge Greek god fan. Like, I just love them. And this character is a Grecian goddess who is also a Marvel superhero. And I love it. So I'm not sure if the person is here, but the design, it slaps. I freaking love the design. It is, I feel like my art just doesn't do it justice half the time, but she's like super cool. And she, from what I know, is Eris, the Greek goddess of chaos or mischief. And she's another canon XOC who is paired with Loki, the god of chaos in the other pantheon that's going on. And I love them. And this person even did a TLDR, which I am just so glad they did because that means I don't have to read too much. So she is a Grecian goddess of chaos, an absolute mess, can and will murder you in your sleep, honestly. Needs emotional support despite being the one with empathetic abilities, and has a lot of family issues, including dad trying to kill everyone, and has questionable decisions when it comes to significant others. I feel like it should be an unspoken rule, but if your first interaction with someone is both of you attempt to stab each other, it's probably not good ground to build a relationship off of, but hey, that's just me. I love that. Oh man. In this house, we appreciate the wives of the king of the gods, and damn, their husbands suck. Zeus is not a good person. I like it. So basically what's going on is she is the daughter of Zeus, and nobody likes Zeus. Let's face it, Zeus is not the greatest dad in the world. He's not the greatest husband in the world. He's not the greatest guy in the world. And I'm just gonna show this super quick, just to show you like how freaking cute Loki and Ares are, because they are really freaking cute. Like, oh my god, they're so cute. I think her design is great. I think it fits really well. I really like the blues and stuff, and how the gold pops off of it. And they're just, I love them. They're really cute. I really like her design because I just love the Greeks. The Greeks are so great. And like, look at this one. This one is so cute. And I really, really hope that the person who owns Ares sees the video, because I am recording all of this and will be putting it on my YouTube channel. She's just great. I love her. She's super cute. But anyway, we shall take this back over here. So she's okay. I gotta move on before I just repeat myself over and over and over again. She's a great character. I think she's great. I don't even have much critique on her. Like, she's just super cute. I don't know much about her because I can't seem to access her full oh yeah, she doesn't really have much of a bio. I was clicking the wrong thing. Duh. But I like her. Like, okay, so onward. The person who owns Owen is not here, but I do have some big critiques for this character. So I'll close this out. And we are going to bring up Owen. Owen is a goth boy. And I do have some critiques about his stuff. So, first of all, a lot of his stuff is really high, like in like the charisma and empathy and blah 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 blah, all that good stuff. And I feel like with everything else that's going on with him, we'll get to that in just a second. I feel like it doesn't really fit, and that some stuff needs to be arranged. But hey, what do I know? It's not my character. You know the character more yourself than I will ever. So if someone was like, Orle is more like this, and I'll be like, no, I know her, I made her. So that's my little rant on her. But I was not really able to see much of his art at all. I could only go off of like one picture, and it was really hard to see. So I don't really know much about what's going on with his design, but what I can critique is that he needs more pop to him. He's very monochromatic, which again, he's goth. I understand. But however, just black is like, he's like a really simple design. I guess that's the best way to put it. So I feel like he could be a little bit more fleshed out, because he is a really simple design from what I've seen. But again, he's got 41 pieces of art, but I couldn't see any of it. I didn't have access to it, which really sucks. But his name is Owen. He is a male. He was born on October 31st. He's 6'3", so he's a tall boy. His demeanor is moody, which, going back to his charisma being high and stuff like that, moody does not exactly equal high charisma. Just to quickly point that out, it does. I'm getting notifications. Oh, okay. But he likes black licorice. All right. His role is Dark Bat. Now, they also said that some of this stuff won't make sense to me, but I will just like take it in stride and be like, all right, I don't understand what that means, but I'm sure that it makes sense to someone else. His eyes are black with no light reflecting back, which is pretty cool. He's from the his planet is Uranus. I think that's supposed to mean astrology stuff. Not completely sure. He is 17 years old. His hair is black spiked faux mohawk, which is what I did. He is slim and tall. He is a goth boy. He's an elf, which is pretty cool. He's chaotic neutral. Again, I don't know why some of his stuff is so high. Like, his empathy, if he's chaotic neutral, shouldn't be insanely high, which it is. I just got a message from Kellen. That's cool. His power and animal is magic and bat. So he's a bat boy. And I hate doing this, but I feel like I need to. Again, like I was saying with designing characters, sometimes you can leave them being too simple. And I'm going to pull up an old character of mine, super quick, who is also a bat character. Gabby knows who they are. But I'll just pull them up super quick so I can compare, which I don't usually do. I don't like to compare people's characters to mine, but I feel like this would be a good learning experience. So this is Vincent. Vincent is a bat. I love him. I haven't drawn him in a long time. One second. People are going off in chat. Point. I have to bail for a bit. Okay. It's in hyphen at least heritage. Okay. So anyway, people are still talking about the Greeks in there. But Bat Boys, I feel like you could have done more, because with Vincent, when you're designing a character based off of an animal, there are many different routes that you can go, especially if their animal powers are superpower. And Vincent, my sweet bouncing baby boy, who has been through a lot, he's blind. He was not born blind, but he is blind, and he uses an echolocator to see things. He is a mechanic because he built his echolocator because he was a mechanic. He wears dark goggles over his eyes because he is very self-conscious of the scarring that is around his eyes. He's got bat ears and bat wings. He cannot make them disappear because he was born deformed, but most of the people in my story can. So I feel like while his color palette is very like gray and brown, I feel like more can be done. You know what I mean? Here's another piece. This is all. I really appreciate the people who drew him. But like, he's so cute. Like, I just love him. But I feel like more could have just, even with Vincent, he's got like an insanely simple design, like uber simple. But I feel like there is character and personality to him. Not saying that yours doesn't. Yours obviously does. But I feel like more could have been done with him because looking at him, he doesn't scream bat at all. I'm not sure if he's supposed to, but I feel like if you're going to make a character that is based off an animal, then you should have some aspects of them resemble more, if that makes any sense. But where did it go? Oh, there it is. His weapon is a mace. His gem is Alexandria. Bat with silver eyes. Bat with silhouette on chest. Interesting. Okay, his likes are the dark goth clothes, being alone, sleeping upside down. Makes sense, he's a bat. And strong tasting food. And he doesn't like large groups or being made to do stuff or fate. Honestly, same. He has a pet raven named Cass. He has a bat named Warbert and a horse named Felix. Interesting. I just feel like some of his, here, I'll pull it over here so you guys can see. I feel like some of these just need to be lowered a little bit more. Like, I understand the introvert part completely, but like openness, if he doesn't like people, then I feel like it needs to be a little bit lower. His empathy definitely needs to be lower if he's chaotic neutral. Courage and humor, those can stay. But yeah, just like a couple things. I do like him. I think he's cool. I like his shirt on your profile piece for him. It says I feel like death and someone's getting bonked by the Reaper. Oh, there's a little bit more. His pastime is drawing and painting and hanging upside down. I like that. It does scream that part. Songs that make the area go black. I don't know what that means, but he lives with his aunt and helps with the farm. He speaks a little of any language. That's cool. Time doesn't affect him that much. Being the eldest Lothane, he was to be chief, but is too free-spirited. Interesting. 333 feet for his echolocation. Okay, so he does have echolocation. That's cool. Does not need to breathe. Interesting. And he has a sibling. Alright, so that's him. He's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool guy. I wish that you just added a little bit more of the bat thing to him, but hey, it's your character. You don't have to listen to me. You can be like, hey, what this person said is garbage and not true at all, and I'd be like, fair point. So, onward to the next one. Another Starlight Brigade OC. Another Starlight Sona. My favorite Starlight Sona, actually. I believe you guys can guess who it is. It is everyone's favorite boy. I really hope that you're still here, Landmana, because I'm here to roast your boy. And I love him. I love him so much. Aelin, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, is easily my favorite Starlight Brigade Sona. And it puts Orele and Marika to shame. Like, I love him so much. He's even got like this unicorn thing going on. Gabby doesn't know him, so I'm just gonna pop it up real quick. But everybody else knows him. But like, Look at that boy. Look at that boy. I love him so much. He's just so pretty. Ah, ah. Island. Okay. Okay. Island. He is. I. God. Okay. Okay. Time to actually break down the design. I'll start with the unicorn one since it's here. Space unicorn. It reminds me a lot of Avatar. I don't know if you were inspired by Avatar when you made it. I really like the feelers going back. It's very pretty. You've got the big fan mane going on and the horn. And it's super cool. Super cool. I love his feet. You did very well taking an idea that was very space-like. No, that was very Earth-like, and changing it to a space creature. And I wish that I could do as well as you. Like my space elves pale in comparison to your space unicorn. And they're just okay, so that was the unicorn. No, stop. Stop it. Okay. So, Island. He's very pretty. I believe that he is not a Mobian. I gotta double check. Because I have not read his biography yet, his bio. But we shall see. Nope, he is his own species, which is very cool. Alright. So, that means that I cannot judge him by Mobian standards. Was inspired by the last unicorn in Helios from Sailor Moon. Helios, Sailor Moon. I never watched Sailor Moon. Oh! Oh, a very handsome lad. Okay. I like him. I like him a lot. He's a cool character. Alright. So, God, he's just so pretty. I really like his face. The face design that you did for him was very cool. I don't know if you guys have played Xenoblade at all. Gabby knows that I have. Lots. I've played a lot of Xenoblade. But for some reason, I'm just getting low-key Xenoblade, feels from him. I don't know what it is. Oh, wait. I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. I know exactly why I'm thinking about that. I'll show you. Let me just grab a good picture. Here we go. Yeah. No. So, thank you. Okay, this is why. It's because of the core crystal. He's got this core crystal thing going on that a lot of the common blades do. Oh, he also reminds me of our favorite boy from Xenoblade. Even though he's a really bad character to use, he's just so freaking pretty. But yeah, that's what got me thinking about Xenoblade. He reminds me a lot of Godfrey, and reminds me a lot of the common blades with his core crystal going on and the other crystals going on in his shoes and stuff. He's very pretty. He reminds me of a koala too, like his face. Isn't the one person where you're yes, yes, you are a sword person. I love Xenoblade. Xenoblade is really great. So his face does remind me of a koala's. I think it's the ears, but he looks nothing like a koala, but he reminds me of one. I don't know why. His spacesuit is very sleek. I like it. I really like the core crystals that are going on in his suit. But let's not just judge him by his pretty art, because your art is a million times better than mine. Let's judge his bio. So, Island is 24. He's male. He's from Arboreal. There we go. He's a coal baron, which is an Arborian. He is 5'6", and he's 6 foot as his unicorn form. And he's affiliated with the Void. God damn it. We need more heroes. Come on. All of the real, so many of the really, really nice designs are Void people. Okay, so, alright, they have shape-shifting abilities. Once they get to adolescence, they consume a piece of another creature and integrate their DNA into them. That's really, really cool. I like that. Non-lethal way of doing it, a small amount of blood is humanely extracted from the creatures they choose to assimilate with. Okay. So, people could either be really humane about it, or they can be murderous psychos about it. That's really cool. Has chosen one such life. He found that they were pure and incapable of some of the atrocities as the enlightened species flying around space. He would spend his days in relative peace, running with the herd in disguise and protecting them from poachers and predators until one day he eventually finds himself working against his will for the Void. Alright. The ones responsible for stealing all the stars in the Starlight Brigade video. I'll write once more specific details on how it happens and is fleshed out, since it might involve other people's OCs. Yo, throw Orale in there. Do it. Orale needs to be used more. When you're evil, you dress to impress. I love that. God, your character. I love him. I can't say anything bad about him. He's a being that is forced to be evil. And he's just a sweet boy. He reminds me of Mikhail from Xenoblade 2 so much. I love him. He's great. He's just, God, I love him. He's the best. He's a good boy. Alright, anyway, on to the next one before I just stare at him for 10 minutes. Okay, so, who is next? I believe that there is one more link. No, there isn't. Okay, thank God. Back. I hear a kitten. Okay. We are on to Lucky. Lucky the good boy. All right. So, So we do not have much to go on. So this one will be relatively quick. Lucky the good boy. I love him. He's a sweet boy. The creator of Lucky was like, I don't like the art, and I need to redo his shut up. He's great, and I will tell you to shut up again if you ever say such. Hades, is it too late to drop an OC for review? For today it is, but tomorrow or next week, actually. Next week, maybe I will do another OC review, but I was hoping to do another event for the Star Knights. However, you can drop me your character anytime, and next time I do OC reviews, I will read. I will do. I will do. You know what I mean? So if you drop me your character, if you're not in the Starlight Brigade Discord, you can drop your character to me through Twitter, and I will write in the chat. So that is my for Twitter, and you can send me your character. But next week, I really want to do another fun event, and I really hope people show up because somebody is getting a free character. And they can do whatever they want with it. They can sell it, they can keep it, they can change designs. But yeah, it's going to be fun. Just a little sneak peek to what I'm already planning. I will tell you guys all about it at the end of the stream, and I will also tell you guys in the Starlight Brigade Discord. But so this is Lucky. I love him. I've drawn him before. Let me just pull up the piece real quick. 1 second. It's a super cute piece. There he is! There he is under the mistletoe with Orly. Orly. Oh my god, I did it too. He's so cute. So, anyway. Lucky. I really like his design. I am a huge fan of like the spotting on his skin. And I like his hair. I love the side shave stuff. I really like the colors to his outfit. I think the yellow really fits him, and I think the blue really fits him. So let's look at what is written. He is 19. He is a boy. He is the big gay. Actually, he's bad, but he is half alien, which is really cool. I don't see many of those in the Starlight Sonos. He is raised in the rebellion. I don't quite know, because I'm stupid. I don't quite know which rebellion we're talking about, because there have been a few different rebellions in the Starlight Brigade OC canons. He is charming, witty, flirtatious. Canon will fight you, and it fits him. His colors change on the patches of skin, tail, tongue, and eyes. That is really cool. I really like him. Yeah, I know that you gave me more info. We're just going over this part first. Don't worry. He is a prehensile tail, which I like. He's very flexible. I like that. We don't see many people whose like main attribute is flexibility, and I do like that. It's pretty neat. It's neat. He wears heels to look taller. He's 5'8" with, 5'5" without. I like. I like that. He's a rebellion member on his home planet. He joined the brigade with Atticus. I know who Atticus is. And he can fly a spaceship, and he's in love with Atticus, and his real name is Skylar. I like the name Skylar. My half-brother has a half-brother who is not related to me, and his name is Skylar. So, onward to what is written down. He was born on a planet in the middle of a rebellion against the planet's government. There we go. He was abandoned as a baby. because of how obvious his alien features are, but he was found and adopted by two members of the rebellion. He found. Wait, oh my god. He fought in the rebellion for a while, and then he met Atticus, and they made plans to run away together, sort of. Like, he eventually did tell his dads that he was planning to leave the planet with Atticus, and they were supportive as long as he promised to call. Aww, I like that. Him and Atticus joined the brigade sometime after that. Alright. God, I just love him. Like, I actually drew him too tall in the Christmas piece because Orly is almost 7 foot. I actually I think I drew her just too short, but that's alright. Orly is super cute. But Orly is almost 7 foot, and like little 5'8" boy over here. They're just they're so cute. Okay, I really like your character. I think he's super neat. I really like his design. I love crop tops. Like, just so freaking cute. But oh my god. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. He's just like really precious to me. And he's like, I need to move on to the next one, or else I'm just gonna fawn over him too. Like, I really love the Starlight Sonas. Like, I love every single one of them. You guys have no idea. But, is my music repeating already? Huh. I haven't been streaming that long. Interesting. Okay, so anyway, on to the next one. Wow, we've only been streaming for an hour. Why is my music repeating? Okay, so who is next? Cosmosaur. This is Lee's character. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to draw everyone's. I will get back to that. That's also why I'm not doing OC reviews next stream, because I need to catch up on the drawings. But I am just using other people's art that they sent me. Okay, so this is Cosmosaur, Captain Cosmosaur, and I love him. Like, he's cool. So, design-wise, I think he's great. I really like the blue that goes with the pink. Like, he reminds me of Cotton Candy in the best way. And I think he's very handsome. I love his hair. I love his mustache. He gives me Dr. Sun vibes. He's very 80s, and I love it. Like, he's got, no, not 80s, 70s. He's got like the jacket and stuff that just reminds me like of a disco dancer. And I don't know if that's what he was going for, but like, I like him. He's cool. It's the bubblegum dad. All right. But okay, so handsome lad. I like him a lot. Okay? You guys are gonna laugh. I am a big League of Legends fan. I love League of Legends, and I especially love Rakan and Xayah. I don't know if you guys really know League of Legends, but Lama just reminded me of this, and now I gotta say it. So, Rakan and Xayah, I love them. They're some of my favorite heroes or champions in the game, and I play Rakan. And I didn't know this until I actually dug more into him. Rakan is significantly older than Zaya, and that'll become very important in just a second because Zaya is a young freedom fighter, and Rakan decided to help her and to get together with her, and they fall in love with each other. But she got with him because he was a powerful support. So I call him Freedom Fighter Sugar Daddy. He is Freedom Fighter Sugar Daddy, and no one can ever change my mind on that. I think it's absolutely hilarious to call him that. And if I can ever get, there we go. So yeah, Freedom Fighter Sugar Daddy is one of my favorite characters. And I hope other people start calling him Freedom Fighter Sugar Daddy instead of Rakan, because that's just the funniest thing that had ever come out of my mouth randomly while playing him. And he's just great. But anyway, on to continuing what we're supposed to be doing. He's great. I think he's very handsome. I really like his design. I believe he is not a Mobius, although he looks a lot like one. Let's see. Distant cousins for Mobians. Haha. You did very, very well making him related but not related to Mobians. So his name is Captain Cosmosaur. I think he's very handsome. He's 27 years old. He looks a little bit older than 27. I have brothers who are older than 27 who look a lot younger than he is. But hey, whatever you want to do, you know. He is 6 foot. He's a Starian, which is the distant cousin for Mobians. He is a male. His pronouns are he and him. He identifies as pansexual, which we stand. It is Pride Month. He is brave, caring, protective, confident, dumbass, and tries his best. I love him. He is so relatable. See you, Beans. Cosmo was born on the planet of Starboat. Listen, I don't do pronunciations, so I'm just gonna go for the planet, okay? Cosmo was born on the planet, which is a similar planet to Mobius. You can look like a lot of ages in your 20s. That is true, La Mana. And he has lived only with his he had only lived with his mom in a small house. She became very sick one day, and they didn't have enough money to get medicine, so he stole it. Thus started his stealing career. He's the captain of an infamous pirate crew, the Soaring Stars. That's cool. So he's now a part of the brigade. He's part of a pirate crew. I like that. He's one of the greatest thieves in the galaxy, but generally likes to steal to help others out. But if he gets paid, then he'll do a few dirty steals. Alright. He's married to his partner Eclipse, who he had met at a royal ball 3 years ago. He was invited as a guest from Gwen, who is Faith's girlfriend and Eclipse's twin sister. He immediately fell in love with Eclipse, and they both had hit it off rather quickly. He heard about her abusive ex and their abusive mom, and he swore to them that he would help them and get through whatever they needed and would be there for them. Overall, he's a very sweet guy, and he adores his partner to bits. He is, however, sneaky and sometimes snarky, but he usually is a nice guy overall. Guys, you need to put down a counter of how many times I say I love this character, because he's great. He's a very sweet guy. He's very loving, very caring. I like how he's very Robin Hood. That's what he reminds me of. He's very Robin Hood-like. and I think he's just very sweet. And I like him. I think his design fits him very well. Although, if he is a space pirate, you could like, you don't have to like change his outfit, but you can like make another outfit that makes him like more piratey. But you don't have to. But I would love to see it. You could hire me to design it if you want. But you don't have to. It's all good. So onward to the next one. We have, who is next? We have Kid. We have Kid. Kid is, please load. Why is it not? Okay, so there was art of him. Oh, wait. Okay, one second. I know what I did wrong. That's the wrong file. Kid, there we go. Alright, so I'm gonna just toss this over here. So this is Kid. I need to close out some of these things. There we go. This is Kid. There's not much to go off of, unfortunately, but I can still review his bio and see, and with what I see. It's got very bright colors, but I feel like that was done completely on purpose. He's supposed to pop out. One second. No, she. I'm awful. She. Oh my god, I'm so awful. I'm sorry. I'm blind. It's very obviously a she. Oh no. I'm the worst. I'm so sorry. Okay, anyway, she is very bright colors, very saturated colors. One thing that I would say is maybe bring down one of her saturated colors. She is cute though. Again, there's not really much that I can really go off of. I think that's supposed to be a tattoo, but I'm not 100% sure. I haven't read the bio yet. But anyway, God, I'm just the freaking worst. I'm so sorry. Oh, how dare I? Yeah, I'm banned. Oh. Thank you, Amana. I am banned. That was awful. Did you guys hear that horrified gasp that I let out? Oh my god. I need to read bios before I look at characters. I swear to God. But let's look at. One second, there we go. Let's look at her bio. She's 16. She's 5'1". Hey, she's my height. She is female. She's asexual. She's impetuous. I don't know what that means. Protective. Vastly overestimates her own strength. Energetic and impulsive. Her birth planet is Spira. Okay, so there's a lot of text here. So I'm just gonna turn up the music and let you guys read. And let you guys just like chill while I read. Wow. Alright. I need to go over here. So like just, listen to music. There you go. Some more Zelda music. We all love a good Zelda. So her ability is neat. She can teleport things. Or like switch them. That's neat. She's got telepathic abilities, which is neat. I'm just saying things so I don't forget to say them. She's got a broken horn. That's pretty neat. Oh, she's connected to Solaris. That's neat. Don't mind me. Okay. I hope you enjoyed that little intermission. So Kid is an interesting one. She has a couple different plot lines. The one that I find is my music repeating itself. Stop that. Okay. So my favorite one is definitely the one where the Void takes Kid, but let's backtrack a little bit. So she joins the Starlight Brigade after. Oh my god, why am I the worst? Why am I the worst? I like the character. She's very interesting. She feels like she's a reluctant character, like she's reluctant to join anything, which I think is interesting because a lot of people like join join the Starlight Brigade to help, like Aura did. I should go over Marika's backstory sometime, but a lot of people like join because it's for the good or it's to save my planet. She was like, I'm running, but then you grabbed me and threw me on the ship and had me join the Starlight Brigade, which I think is really funny. But like, she's cool. There's really not much that I can go off of, just because my brain isn't working really well right now, and a wall of text isn't really helping me, unfortunately. Like, I really wish that I could say more about her, but unfortunately, I'm just like, ugh. But I really do like her. I did read it. I think she fits her bio really well. I just wish that there was more that I could go off of without being dumb. If you would like a more in-depth review of Kid, then like you and I can like sit down together and talk about her, and you can like explain things to me more, because I'm just dumb. Don't mind me. But anyway, oh shit, I closed down my phone, didn't I? Okay, so onward to the next one. We have we have my favorite. Oh, we have my favorite. Everybody knows that I'm really gay for this character. Oh Oh, I love her so much. I know this character pretty well now, and I love her. Like, she's just the best. She's the best. She's so cute. She's so angsty and so sweet. And I've been blessed with the allowance of having what's it called? Uh, I have been blessed with the allowance to ship one of my characters with her, which I think is really great. She is, yeah, Blue Lemon, she is baby. I love her so much. So Resolve is her name, and she is a Mobian, just like Strive was, but she's a little different, as you can see. She is orange, and I think it's because of something that we will go over later on. So she is 22 years old. She is a female. She is a lesbian, which, yes. Current relationship status single, not for long, I promise you. She is Mobian. Her abilities is she can create explosions with the snap of her finger, which is like the Roy Mustang's ability in Full Metal Alchemist. So she just snaps and just bow, which I really like that ability. It's super underused. Her weaknesses is she must discharge energy frequently, or she can become overloaded and lose control. She has a penchant for recklessness and a self-destructive look on life. Aww. She is a fighter pilot for the Starlight Brigade, emphasis on fight. This is why she and Winry are a perfect pair. Her likes are target practice, sweater weather, and girls who can kick her ass. Her dislikes are tech, shoes, being touched, and slow people. Her goals are to help Starlight Brigade take down the Void before she turns from supernova to black hole and later find a way to prevent her eventual demise. Aww. Tragedy. Shortly before the stars went out, Resolve's star went supernova, awakening her explosive abilities at a young age. As a strange side effect of the stars being stolen, her life was extended far beyond the normal expectancy of a supernova Mobian. I believe that's why she's orange, because she's supernova. Her life, but now that they have returned, she doesn't know how long she has left. A year or two at most, she's been told. Which is really fucking sad. When she joins the brigade, she was resolute to her fate of a shortened existence and followed the traditions of Mobians to prepare to die in battle to avoid the fate of a black hole Mobian. But now that the stars have returned, and having formed bonds with her fellow brigadiers, she finds herself hesitating. Aww. She is prickly and quick-tempered. Resolve is not an easy person to get along with. She has little patience for frivolities, and any time not spent being productive is time wasted in her eyes. Does not understand technology in the slightest and is notorious for breaking almost anything she comes into contact with. See, this is why she and Winry are so great, because Winry is a tech who has a very different outlook on life because her life has been so garbage. Yeah, relationship status married to me, pretty much. Anyone who has a snare on their page. But, I believe later on Resolve gets, like, something happens with her, but I won't say anything else because that's not my place to say it, but I can have head. But anyway, I love Resolve. She's a very tragic character that I really hope Shoni is like, but you see, because Chicken is such a good friend of mine and loves Resolve so much and ships Winry so hard with her, I decided that there was a way that could save her. But yeah, I love Resolve. Resolve is top tier, along with another character that Shoni owns, who is Bird Baby. Let me just pull her up real quick. You guys will also get to see Winry. Let me just grab. Where'd it go? It's in D. Where is it? Ah, there it is. I also love this character. I'm drawing a blank for their name right now because I'm awful. But over here is Winry, and I hardcore just ship Winry and Resolve, and so does Shoni. So I have been blessed, and I really hope that Shoni has enough of a wonderful heart that she does totally have, and I love her so much. I really hope that they decide that Resolve lives, because I'm like really fucking sad, guys. I love her so much. She's really great. God, I love her. Look how cute she is. Anyway, I can't just sit there and just fawn over people's characters. I have to be critical. But she's just written so well that I can't even be critical with her. I love her. We have we have 3 more characters to get through. We're almost done, okay? No, we have 4 more characters. There was a late entrance. We have 4 more characters to get through. So I won't keep you guys for too much longer. I promise I'll go a little bit quicker. So we have Harmony, which is, I hope you guys like the Minecraft music in the background. I love it. So this is Harmony. Very simple but very nice design. I think she's super cute. Is there any major critiques for her? I feel like either her hair or her skin is just a little bit too saturated. I think it's the hair. And I feel like if you adjusted the hair color just a little bit, then it would be perfect. But this is Harmony. They are 19 in Terran cycles. She's from Cord. She's 4'2", very small. She's female, mega straight, although widely uninterested. She likes trading justice, rules, dedication, tradition, cool tech, weapons of every variety, magic, and helping to defend those that cannot defend themselves. She dislikes failure, bullies, slavery, alcohol, silly string, dishonesty, short jokes, and applesauce. Hey, I make really good homemade applesauce, you fight me. But, summary, Harmony lives as a fugitive of her home planet, which has been overrun with a tyrannical race since before she was born. Okay. She travels the galaxy searching for people who are willing to join her in her quest for justice to free her people. She's always willing to stop to help a stranger, but will never rest in one place for long. On the run, desperate, she joins the Starlight Brigade, an intergalactic Peace Corps. Okay. Like I was saying earlier, a lot of Starlight Sonas join, especially to help their planet. That's what Orale joined for. America joined just because Orale joined. a lot of other people joined to help their planet or to seek justice. And I really like that. It really adds a dynamic to the Starlight Brigade that like all of us are here to protect the people. I think she's very interesting. Mega straight, although wildly uninterested. I like that. She's a very serious character. Very serious character. And I can see why, seeing her past. But I think she's cool. I feel like she could be fleshed out a little bit more, but honestly, you gave me the perfect amount to read because I hate reading. But anyway, on to the next one because I want to go quick. Because I want to tell you guys what the next one is. What the next week stream is going to be. We have Proxy. I have a special piece of art for Proxy. Ooh boy. This was a commission that I did like October or September. September or October when I a little bit after I joined the Discord. She's just so pretty. Okay, so the design for Proxy, I really, really like it. It really fits. It really fits what she's supposed to be. I love her ears. I love a good rabbit. Although I did think that she was part kangaroo to begin with, but then I realized that rabbit faces look a lot like kangaroo faces. Oh, you like the art? My commissions are open. Commissions are open if you would like a piece like this. Just to let you guys know, they're always open. But her design is just so cool. I love a bionic rabbit. She reminds me a lot of Bunny Rabbit from Sonic Sat AM, but better. God, she's so cool. She's very muscly. Her colors are great. Drawing her was absolutely wonderful. God, drawing her was just so much fun. This was one of my favorite commissions I've ever done. And Siren, I love your character. But let's review her backstory, because I actually don't know her backstory at all. And it's also really short, thank God. Proxy is 28 years old. She is 5'7", but 6'9" with her ears. Very tall lady. Her occupation is Starlight Brigade Central Intelligence Officer, Shipmaster, Tactician, and Mechanical Engineer. She is reclusive, efficient, perfectionist, introverted, attentive, multitasker, innovative, and secretive. I love her. Her flaws is hard to break through her shell. She doesn't like responsibility for mistakes. Easily struggles with empathy. She puts so much effort and energy into the war with the Void that it's nearly all-consuming. She knows everything because all reports are submitted to her. So she has little patience for redemption. Interesting. Tidbits, all of her robotics except for her jaw and elbow were elective and not out of necessity. She makes and sells cleaning robots as a side hustle. Her masterpiece of a ship is called Sanctuary and is composed of 4 stripped-down hulls of the massive motherships. That is awesome! She is a former CEO of a salvage company that she started working at, and when she was 16, the owner Greer gave her ownership when he retired. He's since passed away, but his wife is still a good friend of hers. Proxy is presumably the last of her kind. She was orphaned and raised by another species on a different planet. She did not get along with her adoptive parents. Interesting. God, it's so cool that she, like, freaking tore herself apart. and made herself bionic, like just because she wanted to, and it wasn't out of necessity. That is sick. God, that's so. What a badass bitch! Hell yeah! Man, she's so cool. She's very angsty. I didn't realize how angsty she was. But, God, she's really cool. Okay, it's, again, fawning. I'm fawning again. Stop. Amazing character, 10 out of 10. But, onward to the next one. Two more. One was on DeviantArt and one is in my Discord. This one is Mooney Cream. We have the owner of Mooney Cream in our lovely chat. So I get to talk about our lovely little friend here. Design first. She's cute. She's a bat pony. I own a bat pony. I'll show you my bat pony, actually. I think you might like her. Actually, no, she's a van pony, not a bat pony. There is a difference. But I'll show you her anyway. Cobalt. This is Cobalt Feather. She's my van pony. Because she got turned. She's super cool. I love her. Cobalt Feather is great. But anyway, onto your character. I really like your character's color palette. And this was also made on that Pony Maker place where you could like go and chill with the people and run around and chat. I used it a couple times, and it was fine. But I feel like the character designing in that game, or what website, Ponytown. There we go. I feel like it's really restricting. And like with the hair and stuff, I feel like it could have been done a little bit better, but that 100% wasn't your fault. That was 100% Ponytown, and just the choices that they have. I feel like her bangs could have been blended out a little bit more. I like her tail, and I also feel like the purple either needs to be a little bit cooler, or the blue in her hair needs to be a little bit warmer. But that's pretty much the only critiques I have. I think they're cute. I really like their scarf. And I really like their little fang poking out. It's super cute. Oh my god, Starbomb is playing in the background. I want to listen. But Mooney Cream is a bat pony. She's female. She's 20 years old. She's an ambivert. I am an ambivert, so I relate to that really hard. Mooney doesn't have many friends, but with bat ponies being more accepting in Equestria, she develops her own friend group in a span of a week. Alright. She likes any and all good foods, winters, and hot cocoa. She reminds me a little bit of Poetic Quill, which is one of my characters. She dislikes loud noises. She has sensitive bat ears, storms, and being looked down upon. Aww. Poor thing. But she's cute. I like her. I feel like if you actually got someone to draw her for you, which I will be doing, by the way, you get a free colored sketch. So I feel like the bangs and stuff will look better. I feel like it's just the sprite. But she's cute. I like her. Alright, last character. I don't think the person is here either. They follow me on Twitter and they follow me on DeviantArt, I think. But last character, his name is Zyrus. Let me just quickly pull him up. Nope, wrong one. Oops. Cyrus. And I believe I have him saved, so let's pull him up. Alright, Cyrus. Gold Dog. Now, I am not much of a furry artist, so this is gonna have to be, this is 100% me with a bias against furry characters. Unfortunately, I have a serious issue with how furry characters are designed, but I'm gonna try to keep this as fair as possible. He's a bionic wolf. I'm not saying that I hate furries, by the way. I own furry characters. It's just that designing furry characters can be really annoying and difficult. So Cyrus is a bionic wolf. He's got like some metal armor going on. Now, here's where it begins. He is a very plain design, but that's not always a bad thing. Sometimes you want a simple design to complement a complex part of them, which I believe is the metal parts that's going on with him. However, I feel like those aren't bionic parts. It looks like armor to me. I don't want to be mean. I feel like I'm being mean saying that, of which I'm not trying to be. I just feel like he could be improved, which is, of course, why you sent in your characters. I feel like his hair can be adjusted. That's not really how hair works. Unless it's dyed, of course, or it's like electric, which would be a super cool idea. I have no idea. I haven't looked at his bio yet. I like his blue eye. It makes him look electronic. But I feel like the armor, the bionic parts of him, look too much like armor and need to be fleshed out more. I feel like he's due for a new ref and like just a quick redesign. If I wish that there was more art of him, but I don't want to be mean because this person's my friend. But from what I have seen of him, he's pretty neat. So let's go over his stuff. He is male. He is a cyborg common wolf. That's in centimeters and kg. So I don't know what those mean because I'm American. His occupation is freelancer. He loves lights, technology, space, cheese, music, and open worlds. He was born in 06, 1999. Childhood. He was born a white common gray wolf and lived with his parents throughout childhood. I wish I knew if he was a part of something, like part of a fandom. Yo, are you here, my dude? Step Shy? I know that your name is something else on Twitter. I'm just a little confused. That's all. And there's a lot to read, which I will not be reading all of it, unfortunately, because as I have said a few different times, in the stream, I don't read. Oh, here we go. Here's a brief description. Oh, thank God. Cyrus, a now bionic wolf who chose to be an outcast because of his appearance and uniqueness during childhood years, He is now a freelancer who explores between dimensions and even has his own heaven. Interesting. To date, he is now living freely in his world and upgrading his bionic parts as he continues to conduct his own research and development. Okay, now here's the part that I get a little confused about. So this guy is based strongly on science because he's bionic and he does his own research and development. But then you throw in religion into it. And as we have seen throughout thousands of years, science and religion don't really mix that well unless you really do it right. He explores between dimensions and has his own heaven. I feel like I don't. Is he based off of something? I'm so confused. I don't know. I'll have to talk to you one-on-one on them because I feel really bad. I don't want to say anything that is incorrect. You know what I mean? I never understood personas. Like, most of my characters have a strong like story base behind them. So, I don't know. I'll have to talk because I don't know anything that you're talking about. And I feel like it's really hard to go up against a bio that you don't know anything about. It's just like Owen earlier. There was a lot that I didn't understand. And I really wish that I could give you a better critique because I'm just really confused, that's all. But I feel like his design, especially with his bionic parts, could really use a little bit of a revamp and make it look a little bit more sleek instead of like he's wearing armor. And he's just got like a really simple design, but from what I saw, he's supposed to be like a really unique character, and that's what caused people to avoid him. So unless he became bionic super young, I feel like he should have a different design. You know? I feel like he should have a little bit more of a unique design. But that's all I'm going to say. Because I don't really know much about the character, and if you would like to know more, then if you would like to talk to me more about it, then you can easily just message me on Twitter. You know where to find me. But those are all the characters that were submitted. I'm really happy that I managed to get through it. Who is still here? I would love to know who is still here because I have the announcement for next week and what it's gonna be. Anybody still there? Shark! Sharko! Okay, so there are still people here. Alright, awesome. So, next week, for the Star Nights, I'm going to be doing a interactive character design stream. And it's going to be an Illuminate, which is my species. That's what Orale is. That's what America is. So next stream, we're going to all get together, and we're all going to design a character together And at the end, when they are all designed, I am going to give away the character for free to one of the Star Knights. And Gabby, you are an honorary Star Knight, if you're still there. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm really glad that you guys decided to join me today. I'm really happy that people showed up. And that's the end of the stream. Because, yeah. So, hopefully I'll have another stream next week of me just drawing stuff and we can all chill out. But on Friday, we'll do the character design and someone gets a free Limited, which is fun. And you can do whatever you want with them. You can sell them, you can keep them, you can redesign them, you can turn them into a different species. Do whatever you want with them. You can keep them completely the same. You just do whatever you want with them if you win them. I think that's like a super cool idea. But yeah, thanks for coming to my stream, guys. I'll put this up on YouTube. And I'm sorry that I'm really bad at commentary. But I'll see you guys later.